My name's Aaron. Welcome back to my channel. Good morning. Yes, it is a day of being cold and wonderfulness. So today I am testing for you Kilian Back to Black. I want to find a fragrance that I really love, and I'm getting very bored of the same stuff rehashed. I find it very boring, so I want something to challenge me. I want something to excite me, and I want something to recommend to you. I would love to start recommending stuff to you. Hurrah! So, the top notes are bergamot, cardamom, coriander seed, raspberry, blue chamomile. Heart notes are honey. I can't pronounce that word. Cedarwood, vetiver, patchouli, moss. Patchouli is base note. Base notes: tobacco, amber, labdaman, almond, vanilla. Oh, that's not written. It's all sort of a bit mixed up. Anyway. And the spiel is rekindle. Read it. Rekindle small fires in the darkness of nights, under blackest skies that hold the brightest of stars. Languid honey lace with sweet spices mingles with mysterious smoky incense essence of vanilla absolute. Let's see. Making back to black aphrodisiac, a nourishing yet addictive substance. Blue chamomile and cedarwood are veiled in smoke. A sandalwood note creates a gourmand tobacco harmony, a truly excitement for the senses. I'm very excited about this. I can't tell you. You can probably tell. Let's get to testing. Yes. The first note I'm getting is a dominant honey accord. Not too sweet. You know how I feel about sickly sweet, vomiting, inducing fragrances. Blah. Twinkly bergamot. Now, this bergamot I think is real bergamot because it's sparkly. The raspberry is beautifully blended. It's not too strong, not too sickly. I am so pleased I can't smell masses of coriander. Coriander is, I have a bit of a love-hate relationship with it, but in trace amounts it gives a slight bitterness. A very, very touch of spiciness, and that's what this is doing. My heart is racing. I'm falling in love. Traces of the cedarwood coming through. Cedarwood is the smell of like a cigarette box or a plank of wood. It's beautiful. I use lots of it. Patchouli, beautiful patchouli. And mixed together is a tobacco, almond, vanilla accord, so bundled up in the background, giving depth to the fragrance. The amber is beautiful. I love this. This, I keep getting wafts of this softness. It's so soft. It's beautifully created. It's soft, balanced. This makes me very happy. I'm tingling on the top of my head and around my face. This makes me happy. I keep getting the interchanging notes of the honey mixing with the vanilla, and the vanilla is not vomit inducing, cheap. It's very beautiful. The notes are sort of interchanging and mixing and expanding and contracting, and the honey is the most dominant note, which is, I've never smelt a top note where it's a dominant honey. So if you don't like honey, you absolutely won't like this. This is a sweet but not overly synthetic sweet. So I'm going to get really quickly on to my final thoughts, as you probably know. Is Kilian Back to Black Eau de Parfum and Terence Hughes approved? Yes! So, I feel this is unisex, but I feel it's sort of slightly softer. The musks are soft. You would get envelopment of a fragrance around you. So I feel it's slightly verging on maybe a more slightly feminine feel, or a softer male. A man who doesn't want to be smacked in the head with a ventus. This is a beautiful, soft, sweet, sexy, aphrodisiac fragrance. It really feels like an aphrodisiac fragrance. I could imagine that this sort of fragrance would be used by the gods to envelop them, to give thanks to the beauty of perfumery. I think it's excellent, and I'm very pleased I chose this. This is the first fragrance which I'm going to rate very high. Taking myself out of it, I think it's excellent. I think it's well balanced. I think it's well created. I think it's exciting. Putting my personality into it, I feel over the moon. I feel like smelling it. It's very lovely. It's beautiful. Hurrah! Hurrah for Kilian. My only criticism is I think it's very expensive for 50ml, which means you are removing a massive part of the population. But I think it's worth it. And this is one fragrance which I would love you to save and to really invest. Fragrance should be an investment. Fragrance should be something that when you apply it, it makes you feel something, and this will make you feel something. This, if you wore this and you started dating someone and then you fell in love, this is perfect for a falling in love fragrance. This I can really feel. This is like, would be beautiful for a beautiful couple to fall in love and to wear it together. It feels like love. So I love it. I think this is a date fragrance. I'm not sure if it's an office fragrance because it's a little bit too sweet. So I think this is a special occasions fragrance. I think this is a date fragrance, a love fragrance, a fragrance that you would give to someone if you love them. I think this is perfect. This is perfect for that. I'm gonna rate this a 9. A 9 out of 10. I love the the way the words are written, the poetry in the fragrance. I think it suits it perfectly. I think it's gorgeous. Hurrah! So I hope you enjoyed today's video. In news today, we broke the internet. We broke the hosting site. It went down and it was unable to process orders going to Norway, I think. I was getting emails at like 1 a.m, frantic emails. You didn't ship to Norway. Well, I can't help the fact that the hosting site can't keep up with your franticness. Hurrah! I am incredibly happy with how everything's gone in my launch, and I'm very, very excited to be shipping all my orders on Monday to you. So I want you to have a blessed day, a wonderful day, a day filled with Kilian and a day filled with love. And I love you all, and I'll see you tomorrow for another review.